Hi everyone, Dee's from Turtle Dove. How's everyone doing this evening? It is a cold and wintry Saturday evening here in Australia. I'm here with a Christmas in July WIP and chat. I started this beautiful cross stitch back in on the 24th of June. A couple of weeks ago. It is today the 8th of July, so yes, I thought it was apt to do a WIP and chat, and I love Christmas, so any excuse, Christmas in July, WIP and chat. I reviewed this particular cross stitch from VIP Cross Stitch a while ago, so I'll just show you the image. Now I have completed all the cross stitching around the church, all the black and white, and I think I've completed a couple of symbols on the greenery, and I've just started some pinks. And I've done some whites on these flowers. I've done some pinks on the lollipop and candy canes, and a bit on the roses, and then there's some berries here. So, and I'll just spin it around so I think you can see just how much I've done. So over the previous week I haven't done a real lot because I've been framing about 4 of my diamond paintings, and that video took a little bit of editing because I had to basically film that over a couple of days, 2 or 3 days. But anyway, I've just finished with the beautiful pink on the candy canes. Now I've threaded this pretty pink. It's a bit of a lighter pink. Beautiful pastel pink. So let me zoom in, and I'm working on a minus symbol in green. Okay, so I'm going to start over here. There's a few symbols here, and then I'll be working around this pretty lollipop. Oopsie, that always happens. Not leaving a long enough tail or holding it down. It's hard enough. So I hope everyone's well today. Oh, see, my hands are so dry that it's picking up the cotton and pulling at it, which is a bit annoying. And don't mind my awful state of my hands. I've been gardening a lot, and even though I wore gloves, I'm like a bull in a china shop even when I clean. I'm noticing as I get older my skin's thinning a fair bit too, so it's so easy just to cut your skin. And then they take a while to recover as well. Now hopefully you'll be able to see plenty. If I zoom in too close, the camera, I don't know why, but it doesn't want to focus. I really need to look into saving up for another camera, I think. Now this has been fun to do. I've done some white over here as well. It's just very hard to see it, off-white thread. So I've done a fair bit really. But before we know it, July will have passed, so I thought I would just do a WIP and chat. I did want to start this from scratch on camera, but what am I doing? There's thread behind there and it's pulling the needle away. There we go. But of course I got overexcited and decided to start this off. Plus I think once I've worked on a canvas a little bit, it's a little bit more interesting for you to see some of the progress. It's gone quiet outside as far as the wind goes. Hubby and I went for a walk this afternoon. We weren't going to, but I know it was going to rain this evening, and even though it's windy, it's still better than walking in the wind and the rain, I think. Now, jumping over here to the lollipop. And plus it was the afternoon and I thought the sun did come out for a little bit, so it was a good call, because about an hour and a half after coming back from the walk it started raining again. I like to walk daily, but it's really hard in the winter time. And definitely didn't want to walk after the sun went down, so we took advantage of the sun while it was out. And it was only about a half-hour walk, so but that's still better than nothing. So I've got to decide which cross stitch to work on after this one. I think I was going to start another one of those window series, but I'm not sure about that now. I might try and find something else to start on, because you've already seen one, so we'll see. I'll be making some epoxy resin projects too soon, so you'll be seeing a little bit of that. And I might make a video on some of the moulds that I've collected over the last year. Just over the last year I've been collecting quite a lot of resin accessories. I have a few pigments. I bought a few things resin related in a couple of Temu hauls that I have had, so I've got a bit of collection there now, and I think it's time to start making some projects. I want to make quite a few gifts for family, so I I have another review coming up soon as well from Paint Some Way, approached me, and of course I said yes. So I'll have some diamond painting craft. You can maybe see some of the craft projects that you can buy from that company. I'd love to do a jewellery only Temu haul. But that is for another time, and if I do that, I might even put that over on my ASMR channel. That's something for the future. It's funny, some content creators, they literally have orders coming in from Temu every day. I thought I was bad. Good for them. It is fun watching hauls, and I find reviews helpful too, especially if you're interested in something. That way you sort of get to see what you get before you order. You get to see what the product's like. And what the creator thinks of it. And I think the best reviews are the reviews that where obviously the creators are genuine, they're giving an honest review, which is what I always try and do. But also when the company allows the content creator to have a little bit of, you know, they're not so strict on or tell you what to say. I think if they do that, it's not an honest review, because you're basically parroting what they want you to say. And I don't think that should be the case for reviews. And I've also seen a lot of people on other channels getting quite nasty at the content creators because they think they're getting all these products free. I guess there are some bigger channels that get a lot of expensive products, but channels like my own channel, I work for the products that are given to me. I give a review, you've got to record, you've got to edit, you have some responsibility of being honest, and you know, you're using your computer, you're rendering, maintaining links and such, so I don't see when I give a review that I think I'm working for, it's a good exchange, you know, you get a couple of products in exchange for your honest review, so I think viewers that, I don't know what their problem is if they don't like people doing that, and that they're just getting everything for nothing. I don't think that's the case mostly. And of course it's up to the individual content creator to work out what they're willing to, you know, put do to get for the review. Like, I have a minimum. I won't do a review just for a $5 product. You know, that's not going to be worth my while. So any content creators out there, if you get approached by companies, be fair, but don't be scared to negotiate any products that you receive, because they are getting advertising through it, and advertising normally costs a lot of money. So you've got to be fair. You've got to look at the size of your channel, obviously, as well, because you know, the bigger you are, the more people you're going to bring in to for views, for advertising for the company. So but I have said no to quite a lot of companies. And all the companies I've dealt with have been really good and fair, I think. Okay, now I've just got a few over here. I'm just going to jump over there. Oh, I didn't put my timer on. Let's just do that now. I've probably been going for 20 minutes or more, maybe. I always forget to put the timer on. I made a purchase from Fansels. That company hasn't asked for me to review any products yet, but anyway, I've made a few purchases from them, and I made one a while ago now, but I just haven't had time to do an unboxing. And they are cross stitches, quite a few of them. And some of them are going to be gifts to my mother for her birthday, so I might have to split that up and make a couple of videos, unboxing videos there, and that way you can see some more cross stitch kits, not counted, stamped cross stitch kits. One of them's the 11 count. It's not real silk, but it's probably viscose or something, but very shiny, looks like silk embroidery thread. So look out for that one. Okay, we finished that. It's just got a couple more symbols to go with that one. I'll just spin it around because I don't think there are any symbols close, and I don't want to jump too far. Okay. Where am I? Up here. I'm going to jump over there because by the time I cut and then start again, I'll be using the same amount of thread. to a health shop today to get some blue spirulina. It's a powder and it's full of goodness. It's a good source of vitamin B1, 2 and 3, and also magnesium and copper and iron. We went there last week and they didn't have any in stock. They had the tablets. And I didn't want that, I just want the fine powder. So they ordered from another store and rung me up. And so I went in there this morning to pick it up, but the packet they gave me was a 50-gram packet, which is tiny, and they wanted $40 for it. And I said to them, well, when I ordered, I thought I was going to get a 200-gram packet for $50, which is still very expensive, but I just told them not to worry about it because it's, yeah, I'm not going to spend that much money on that little product. So I've been looking online. We went to another health store and they didn't stock it at all. So I said to hubby, oh well, looks like I'm going to have to just look for it online myself. So online I found a different brand, 200 grams for $40. So you're getting 3 times as much for the same money. So that's what I'll be getting. Do any of you take spirulina? I wanted the blue. I do have the green organic spirulina, but that can taste fishy, so I only like putting that, you know, in casseroles and savoury dishes. But I wanted something that you can use with oats or yogurt, Greek yogurt. And apparently the blue spirulina doesn't have that fishy taste. It's been taken out somehow, I don't know. I don't know how they do it, but okay, there's some up here and then some over here. So what I might do is work on the ones up on the top here. Now I'm just gonna, I've got some books at the back here, just holding this frame back so it's not sliding all over the place. I've just finished watching season 3 of Witcher? I don't really watch a lot. But yeah, I watched that the previous seasons over the last couple of years, and I just saw it on Netflix and I thought, oh, that looks like season 3. I'm sure I haven't watched season 3, so yeah, it only had the 5 episodes though. So sort of watched that over a week, and apparently they're putting out another, I think 3 episodes. Maybe more, who knows, the end of July. So I look forward to that. find when I watch seasons, once everything's finished, you're sort of sad that it's all ended and you've got nothing else to watch. Okay, so that's that. Where else do I have some? Let me zoom out and just turn it around. And finish off. To start, and how long has it been? 8 minutes. So now I have some symbols starting here and all around the rows. So I might start down here. Before I do that, I'm going to start a new thread. I've just got a little piece here and I will leave that for any little bits that are sort of more on their own. Oh, please don't knot up. Oh, the wind's definitely died down, but can start up again at a moment's notice, or no notice at all actually. I just thought I should have kept that little bit threaded, because I could have done the candy cane, although I don't think that would have been enough for that anyway. So this. I know you can't see this cardigan properly, but my mother knitted this. Isn't it pretty? You might see this. I want to do I might maybe unpack one of those, that cross stitch from Fanzels, the silky one. You might see it better then. Yeah, she didn't like it. She knitted this for herself. It's really long. And she didn't like it. She said it was too big, and I said, Mum, that's the style. I can't think tonight. That's the style. It's meant to be like a baggy, oversized cardigan to wear around the house. But yeah, so she gave it to me. Mum is very fussy with her knitting and such. Okay, I'm going to start there, so we'll zoom in. Uh-oh. No, what's happened already? What is happening? Okay. Let's try that again. school holidays have started. 2 weeks. My daughter's youngest daughter, Hazel, she tried to have a sleepover Thursday night, her first sleepover, and luckily they just live around the corner because she got scared. I was laying with her for about an hour and a half, and every time, I was actually waiting for her to fall asleep, but every time I'd try and sneak out, yeah, she would just panic, and she was so scared, the poor little mite. So I think we've got to wait another year for her. Well, she just wanted to go. She ran and put her boots on and everything, and she was ready to go home. So I think that room just scared her a little bit, even though I had lamps on and everything. Poor little thing, she's still little. So we're going to give that a miss for a little bit and let her grow up a little bit more. But I'll be having her 2 sisters, each one night the next 2 weeks, and that's what I normally do, is they'll have a sleepover on the school holidays. Just cut this tail off now. So yeah, I'll probably have my daughter's oldest. She can come over midweek. Yeah, she really likes to craft. She's getting to that age now where she can do more. So she's, I think, 6 and a half. Hopefully this isn't moving around too much for you. Just push these books up against the frame. So this one I'll be able to put up at Christmas. It always seems funny putting snow scenes up at Christmas though. Yeah, it is a bit of a snow scene around the church because it is summer in Australia on Christmas and normally very hot. Well, actually it doesn't get really hot until January. It can do, but on the whole, I don't really see the hot weather, the hot weather, you know, until mid to late January. Uh-oh. I thought I felt something not go through. I hate when they knot up like that. There we go. They don't always come undone that easy. Okay. I should probably cut the thread in half. Maybe that would stop the tangling, but then I feel like I'm changing threads all the time, so let me know what you do. How long are your lengths of embroidery thread when you embroider? These are about a metre long, but then they're halved because, you know, you double them over, so still got the dishes to do, and it must be about 8:30 in the evening. I much prefer to do this. I'll do that later, and then tomorrow I'll edit this video and just put it in the list of videos to be uploaded. Another project I should be finishing is a jumper that I've started a couple of years back that has a lovely sparkle silvery fabric in it, and yeah, I never got back to it. I started it and it's just sitting there. Of course I don't like knitting so much in the hotter months, so I should be taking that out and doing that as well. I've just got too many interests. But it would be nice to be able to wear that. If I finish that, I won't be wearing it until next winter, because I've still got a lot to do. I will finish here because it's been 20 plus another 20. I'll be getting on to an hour soon. So I will probably just finish this thread off and then do the dishes. And then I might have a cup of coffee and YouTube while I'm drinking the coffee. I work much quicker when I don't talk. Just do a couple more stitches. Don't know why I'm whispering. Because it's so quiet, I think. Okay guys, that's it. I'm going to continue this for a little bit. Jump over here and work on this side. So, thanks so much for watching. Do leave a comment. Let me know what you're up to. What are you crafting? Have you had spirulina before? Did I ask anything else? No, I don't think I did. Okay guys, look after yourselves and we will see you in the next video. Bye for now.